Great time doing this with all the artists. I do this on my free time, so this was great to get credit for it. Pretty much the first day of class, I just showed up to try to get an idea of what everyone wanted as far as video game designs, because that does affect what kind of music you want. Not only music, but the sound effects, and as you heard in the games, like the laser shots, slashes with the knives, and elephant sounds. Not everything that you've heard. There was like elephant sounds, but I guess it didn't get incorporated. Just to the basics, I started using only open source programs like internet-based and also software. And Audacity was the one that I kept coming back to just because of the ease of use and it's free. Pretty much every computer at UL has it, and it just has, as you can see, a variety of effects. It has just everything that you would ever really need to edit sound with. Started off with, like for this instance, if you wanted to have just like a real simple sound effect, this website is awesome. It's Super Flash Bros. Like it's a flash space one oscillator wave generator, and you can pretty much make any tone you really want. It's really basic and free, so that's why I used it. As you heard, like their laser sounds and stuff, and you can also like just export it and use it in your songs that you write. And then this I discovered is a German-based Flash web browser synthesizer, like Music Maker, which is like very amazing because it's like one of a kind. As the semester progressed, the beta version was out, and then like just about a month ago, the 1.0 Firestarter came out, and it completely finished. And I found myself like on that every day just because of like it's new, the sounds are such high quality, they're already mastered. I mean, I'm sure you know Germans have great electronics and stuff like that, and you can really tell in this as I'm going to demonstrate. And so I would just like export from here and go back into Audacity, and also freesoundproject.org, which my electronic music teacher at the School of Music showed me. It's completely free, open domain. It's everything's copyrighted. I mean, not copyrighted. It's fine to use. I submit things. People submit things. Say like they had a gun that shoots fire. I took a bonfire sound and just manipulated it until it sounded like a fireball. You know, you shortened it, sped it up a little bit, maybe add a gunshot with it, and it completely sounds like a fireball shot. So. The funnest part that I wish we could have done more, but kind of ran out of time, was I can't really read the code, but you can see that their hovercraft, I made like a turbine engine with a plane sound, like car sounds, mixed them all together, and it made just a dull, just kind of sound. And it's okay, it kind of emulates it a little bit, but we really wanted more to like, so you accelerate, you see it increases by 50%. You slow down, it decreases by 50%, and I really wish we could have incorporated that with the music as far as like center. You go to the far right of the map, it only pans to your left speaker, so that would have been really cool, and I had a lot of great ideas to do that. We could have just incorporated as the games would have progressed. I'd like to show everyone just this audio tool because I think it's really, really groundbreaking. This is your main audio out. It comes with your like tube drive. You have your delay, reverb, all your typical stuff, your distortions, your chorus, your compressors. Sound banks right here. You can choose from just like basic things like sound, just basic sounds. I'm dragging a drum machine onto the blank slate right now, and while it loads. I'm going to reiterate that it's completely free, Flash-based, and web browser. So, I mean, I could go to any computer anywhere that has internet access and locate my files, my personal things I've been working on, and just start from there. So I don't even need a flash drive or anything. I can just kind of log into the website. As you can see, it's loading, which like most websites load. This that I'm dragging on now is the note sequencer, or also MIDI sequencer. It will show, I'm going to slow it ahead. Pretty much you use this one right here whenever it loads for the, just to do your notes. It has a 4-step times 4, so 16, and also 16 notes up, if it ever loads. But again, we can go back to something else while that's doing that. So here we go, audiotool.com. You can just log in right here. You can hear everyone else's stuff, and you just kind of launch it. While it loads, I guess I can just answer a couple questions.
Yeah. Did you have any problems communicating with the artist to try to find, what kind of mood that you wanted to set in the game?
Yeah, I found I never wanted to interrupt them whenever they're like really into like what they were doing. I always try to find whether they're free and just ask them a couple quick questions and go back and do work. I mean, we all just sat at our computers like the whole time. We're all kind of computer people, so I understand when you're like in the zone, you don't want to interrupt. You just kind of give them time to think. Ask them the same question in a week if they don't give you a straight answer. And also, like, I would just make things for them and without even asking, be like, hey, do you like this? And then they would simply say, just kind of change it a little bit, and it makes the whole process a little bit faster.
Did you find yourself communicating more with the artists or the programmers to see?
Mostly the programmers, because I guess, you guys, I kind of would watch you guys really just to see exactly, like, I would see your models progress, and I'd see that it was getting really, really futuristic and really, really, like, mechanical. And also, like the sword, when I saw you guys started having swords and like hammers and stuff like that, I realized I needed to start making some sound effects with like melee weapons and stuff like that.
So do I understand you correctly when you said you volunteered your time for this recording?
I was offered, me and I think 2 or 3 other musicians from the School of Music Media Department were offered, and I was the only one that really took it, I guess.
No, by means, no course credit or...
Oh, no, it's not really going to help me out. I have enough credits already. It's just going to, let's say, more like a resume thing.
Right, so I guess my question is, you have a lot of different places to volunteer your time. What drew you to this particular project?
I make electronic music on my own all the time, and it's exactly what I like to do, So. Yeah. All right, so zoom in with the scroll. So, just basically, this out. Oh, I made a mistake. You need to actually, the best part about this is I forgot to actually drag it on to, yeah, it's a really cool kind of cartoon effect, so now. Kind of here. This is just an unaltered, this is the default sound, just to show you the notes that you're making. And you can have as many in one, so you can kind of make chords. Right, so that's the basic idea. And now if you wanted to do anything else, you have like mixers you can add. And real quick, I'll just show you. I'm not going to add any effects or anything because it's just endless. You can, like I can zoom out and show you how much space I can drag in. About 100 of these, and you can have like 100 delay pedals, just ridiculous amounts of combinations of ways that you can make your own music. And I drag the output of the drum machine into the main out. Press start, and then select your bass drum. You should start here. Just the bass drum. Select the hi-hat, you can put it on the certain piece that you want. And I'll just leave it at that because it's going to just get endless. So any more questions about